I bet you didn't know humanity might already have a twin planet waiting for us out there. Welcome back to Curiosity Undercovered, the search for our next home. The series where we chase the biggest question of all: where will we go when Earth can no longer be our home? Today's episode, Kepler-22b, the so-called second Earth. Is it really our salvation or our doom? Join us as we dive into the fascinating and sometimes terrifying reality of what would happen if you lived on Kepler-22b. Why are there not more people talking about the search for our next home among the stars? In this series, we've explored the wonders and mysteries of the cosmos, each episode uncovering new worlds, new questions, and new hopes for humanity's future. From the first exoplanets discovered to the tantalizing hints of habitable worlds, our journey has always been about more than just science. It's about the human drive to explore, to survive, and to dream beyond the boundaries of Earth. Today, we turn our focus to a planet that changed everything. Kepler-22b, humanity's first real hope beyond our solar system. In 2011, NASA's Kepler Space Telescope made a groundbreaking discovery: a planet orbiting a sun-like star in the habitable zone, the so-called Goldilocks zone, where conditions might be just right for liquid water to exist. This was a monumental step in our search for life beyond Earth, and it opened up a new chapter in our understanding of the universe. For the first time, we had real evidence that planets similar to our own could exist elsewhere, orbiting distant suns. This world, Kepler-22b, quickly captured imaginations as a possible second home for humanity. Its discovery was more than just a scientific achievement. It was a spark of hope, a sign that perhaps we are not alone, and that other worlds like ours might be waiting to be found. The possibility of another habitable planet, so far from our own, ignited a sense of wonder and possibility that continues to fuel our exploration today. Kepler-22b is about 2.4 times Earth's size, making it what astronomers call a super-Earth. It orbits a G-type star, much like our own Sun, and completes a year in just 290 days, slightly shorter than an Earth year. Its size and orbit make it one of the most intriguing exoplanets ever found. The planet's location in the habitable zone means it could, in theory, support conditions suitable for life, though we have much more to learn. Kepler-22b became a symbol of hope, a beacon for the future, representing the possibility that humanity might one day reach beyond the confines of our own world. It's a reminder that our story could continue among the stars, and that the universe is full of potential new beginnings. The discovery encouraged us to dream bigger, to imagine a future where interstellar travel might be possible, and where our descendants could set foot on alien soil. But what is Kepler-22b really like? Our knowledge is limited. We know its size and orbit, but little else. The planet was detected by the dimming of its star as it passed in front, a technique known as the transit method. This method gives us clues but leaves many questions unanswered. We can only speculate about its atmosphere, its surface, and whether it has the right ingredients for life. Is Kepler-22b a rocky world with vast continents and deep oceans, or is it a water world entirely covered by sea? Could it be a mini Neptune, shrouded in a thick, crushing atmosphere that would make life as we know it impossible? The truth remains hidden, waiting for future missions and discoveries. Until we can send more advanced telescopes or even robotic probes, Kepler-22b will remain an enigma, a world of endless possibilities. Kepler-22b is a cosmic mystery, a question mark shining in the constellation Cygnus, over 600 light-years away. Its existence challenges us to keep searching, to keep asking questions about our place in the universe. Each new discovery like this one reminds us that the cosmos is far more complex and wondrous than we ever imagined. It reminds us how fragile Earth is and how vast the universe of possibilities might be. Our planet is precious, but it is just one of countless worlds scattered across the cosmos. The search for another Earth is also a search for perspective, a way to understand our own world by seeing it in the context of the universe. The idea of a planet B speaks to our survival instincts, but also to our curiosity and our desire to explore. It's about more than just escaping danger. It's about expanding our horizons and imagining what else might be out there. The dream of reaching another world is a testament to the human spirit, always striving to go further, to learn more, and to never stop exploring. As we look up at the night sky, we wonder, could this distant world ever be our new home? Could we one day walk its surface, breathe its air, and call it our own? The questions are endless and the answers may be waiting for us, light years away, on planets like Kepler-22b. The journey to find out has only just begun. With every discovery, we take another step toward understanding our universe, and perhaps one day finding a new place to call home. The story of Kepler-22b is just the beginning, a single chapter in the epic tale of humanity's search for its place among the stars. Are you intimidated by the idea of leaving everything behind to find a new world? In this series, we've explored the wonders and mysteries of Kepler-22b, an exoplanet that could be humanity's next home. But before we can dream of new beginnings, we have to face the greatest challenge yet, getting there. The first obstacle, distance. Kepler-22b is 600 light-years away. That's nearly 6 trillion miles per light-year, a journey of 5.7 quadrillion kilometers. Voyager 1, our fastest spacecraft, would take over 11 million years to get there. We'd need technology far beyond today's rockets, maybe fusion drives or giant light sails. Even at 20% the speed of light, the trip would take over 3,000 years. Enter the concept of a generation ship, a self-sustaining world where generations live and die before arrival. The psychological and social challenges would be immense. How do you maintain hope for a destination you'll never see? Interstellar space is dangerous. Dust, cosmic rays, and micrometeoroids threaten the ship at every turn. We'd need powerful shields and thick hulls just to survive the journey. Reaching Kepler-22b would be an epic test of human ingenuity and endurance. The voyage itself would be as daunting as the destination. Everybody is looking for humanity's next great adventure, and after a voyage spanning millennia, the moment has finally arrived. The series continues as you descend to Kepler-22b's surface. The sky might be orange, red, or white, alien yet lit by a familiar G-type star. Gravity is 2.4 times Earth's. Every step is a struggle, your body weighed down. Early settlers would need exoskeletons just to move. The air could be thick and heavy, the pressure immense. Habitats would need to be as strong as deep-sea submersibles. Sound might be muffled, the world disorienting. If it's rocky, you might see mountains taller than Everest or vast alien plains. If it's a water world, endless ocean would stretch to every horizon. The first moments would be a sensory overload, a humbling reminder that you are truly an alien here. Kepler-22b would challenge every expectation of what home means. I don't think people understand just how mysterious Kepler-22b really is. In our journey so far, we've uncovered the planet's location in the habitable zone, speculated about its size, and wondered about its potential for life. But now, we face the biggest question yet. What is Kepler-22b actually made of? Is it a rocky world like Earth or a vast ocean planet with no land in sight? This mystery is at the heart of our search for a new home among the stars, and the answer could change everything we think we know about life beyond Earth. If it's a global ocean, there'd be no continents, just endless water stretching in every direction, with depths so great that the pressure could create exotic forms of ice, unlike anything found on Earth. The ocean might be hundreds of kilometers deep, hiding mysteries in its dark, crushing depths. Imagine a world where the only solid ground is far below, locked away beneath layers of water and ice, unreachable by any current technology. Human settlement would mean floating cities or habitats anchored deep below the waves, isolated in the alien sea. We'd need to invent new ways to survive, building technology to withstand the immense pressure and unpredictable currents, and finding ways to harvest resources from the water itself. Life on such a world would be a constant battle against the elements, with every day bringing new challenges and discoveries beneath the waves. If it's rocky, gravity and tectonics could create mountains and canyons on a scale we can barely imagine. The surface might be rugged and wild, shaped by forces far more powerful than those on Earth, with landscapes that challenge our very idea of what a planet can look like. Vast cliffs, deep chasms, and jagged peaks could dominate the horizon, making exploration both thrilling and dangerous. The weather could be extreme: superstorms, relentless rain, or planet-wide hurricanes. Winds might rage for weeks, and rainfall could reshape the surface, making survival even more difficult. Lightning storms and turbulent skies could be a regular part of life, forcing any inhabitants to constantly adapt to the planet's wild moods. The climate is a mystery. Without greenhouse gases, it could be a frozen wasteland, locked in eternal winter. With too many, a sweltering jungle, thick with clouds and heat. The balance of gases in the atmosphere would decide everything about the world's habitability. Even small changes in atmospheric composition could tip the scales, transforming the planet from a paradise to a nightmare in the blink of an eye. Survival would require advanced biodomes and life support, no matter the scenario. We'd need to create our own miniature Earths, carefully controlling temperature, air and water to keep ourselves alive in an environment that's anything but forgiving. Every aspect of daily life would depend on technology, and even a small failure could have serious consequences for anyone living there. Kepler-22b may be in the just right zone for life, orbiting its star at a distance where liquid water could exist, but its surface could be anything but familiar or comfortable. The planet's true nature remains hidden, waiting for future missions and discoveries to reveal its secrets. Every possibility presents new challenges for life. Whether it's the crushing depths of an endless ocean, the jagged peaks of alien mountains, or the chaos of unpredictable weather, each scenario would test our ingenuity and resilience. The journey to adapt and thrive would push us to our limits, demanding creativity and courage at every turn. The unknowns are as vast as the planet itself. Each discovery would open up new questions, and every answer would reveal more mysteries waiting to be explored. The more we learn, the more we realize how much remains hidden, just beyond our reach. To live there, we'd have to adapt in ways we can barely imagine, pushing the boundaries of science, technology, and human spirit, just to call this alien world home. The story of Kepler-22b is a reminder that the universe is full of surprises, and that our greatest adventures may still lie ahead, waiting on worlds we have yet to truly understand. I bet you didn't know that surviving on Kepler-22b isn't just about building rockets or finding water. In this series, we've tackled gravity, climate, and the challenge of distance. But now, we face the planet's most hidden threats. Earth's magnetic field shields us from cosmic radiation. Does Kepler-22b have one? Without it, the surface would be bombarded by deadly particles, forcing us underground or into shielded habitats. Farming would happen in subterranean hydroponic bays, not under alien suns. Then there's the threat of alien life. Microbes our immune systems can't fight. A harmless local bacterium could be lethal to humans. Extreme quarantine and sealed habitats would be essential. The dream of exploring a living world could become a nightmare of isolation and biological danger. Kepler-22b's greatest wonders might also be its greatest threats. Paradise, it turns out, could be a minefield. I don't think people understand just how isolating life on Kepler-22b would be. Throughout this series, we've explored the science, the challenges, and the hope of finding a new home among the stars. But now, we face the hardest truth of all, the emotional cost of leaving Earth behind. Beyond physical dangers, the psychological toll would be immense. On Kepler-22b, Earth would be a myth. No messages, no connection, just stories passed down. Children born there would know only heavy gravity, alien skies, and the confines of their habitat. Would they mourn a world they never knew, or see Earth as legend? Society would be shaped by survival, strict, cooperative, and fragile. Every life would depend on flawless technology and community. The pressure of being humanity's last outpost would be enormous. They'd be the keepers of our culture, knowledge, and future. Life would be a constant struggle for sanity and survival. The cost of leaving Earth isn't just physical, it's existential. I bet you didn't know just how close humanity is to making the most important decision in our history. Every episode, we've explored the wonders and dangers of venturing beyond Earth. But tonight, we reach the heart of our series question. What will we choose when the universe calls? This is more than a story about planets and rockets, it's about us, our future, and the legacy we leave behind. We stand at a cosmic crossroads, a moment in history where our choices will echo for millennia. The universe stretches out before us, vast and mysterious, and we must decide which path to take. Our decisions now will shape not only our own lives, but the fate of countless generations yet to come. Earth is our home, beautiful but vulnerable. Its blue oceans and green forests are a cradle for life but also fragile, exposed to dangers both from within and beyond. Every sunrise reminds us of the delicate balance that sustains us, a balance that can be disrupted in an instant. Staying is a gamble. A single catastrophe could end us. Asteroids, supervolcanoes, or even our own actions threaten everything we've built. The comfort of home is shadowed by the risk of sudden loss. Our history is filled with close calls, reminders that our world is not immune to disaster. Kepler-22b represents our spirit of exploration, our drive to survive and understand. It's a symbol of hope, a distant world that calls to our curiosity and our longing for a future beyond Earth. The idea of reaching another planet inspires us to imagine new possibilities and challenges us to dream beyond our current limitations. The journey would demand innovation, courage, and sacrifice. Scientists, engineers, and dreamers would unite, pushing the boundaries of what's possible, forging new paths through the unknown. Every breakthrough would be hard-won, every setback a lesson in resilience and determination. But the price is steep: perilous travel, a hostile world, and generations lost to the void. The voyage would test our endurance, our unity, and our willingness to face the unknown for the sake of those who come after us. The journey would be long and uncertain, with no guarantee of success. Is the survival of our species worth the suffering of thousands? Would we trade the comfort of the present for the uncertainty of a distant tomorrow? These are questions that weigh heavily on every heart. The debate is not just scientific or technical, but deeply personal and ethical. It's a question with no easy answer, a moral dilemma on a cosmic scale. The fate of humanity hangs in the balance, and every choice carries consequences we can barely imagine. Our actions today will ripple outward, shaping the destiny of our species. In the end, Kepler-22b is more than a destination. It's a mirror for our hopes and fears. It reflects our deepest desires to endure, to explore, and to find meaning in the stars. It challenges us to confront what we truly value and what we are willing to risk for a chance at survival. It forces us to dream bigger, to confront our destiny, and to ask what kind of legacy we wish to leave behind for future generations. The stars beckon us to reach higher, to imagine a future where humanity thrives among the cosmos. If the ship was ready, the ticket free, and humanity's fate at stake, would you go or would you stay? Would you risk everything for a chance at a new beginning? The decision is both deeply personal and profoundly universal. The answer defines not just our future, but who we are. It reveals our values, our fears, and our willingness to reach for the impossible. In the end, it is our collective spirit and resolve that will determine the path we choose. The journey to Kepler-22b is the ultimate test of what it means to be human, a testament to our courage, our imagination, and our unyielding hope for tomorrow. The choice is ours, and the universe awaits our answer. And as our series continues, we'll keep asking, what will humanity choose next?